Good morning, Barry Sandhaus and Eric Sandhaus.
How you doing?
We're here with JVPartnership.com, and we're giving you an update on our historic home in DeLand, Florida, about where we're replacing the perimeter beams and getting rid of a lot of the rot. So let's turn this camera around and show them what's going on. Okay, so we've been jacking the house up. We had to order some, as we told you in the last time, some of these very large 4-inch by 8-inch pier beams, and so we've cut out, as you can see, the rotted beams here that we've had to replace. This is a balloon stud home. What that means is is that when it was framed, the studs sat directly down, as you can see, on top of the perimeter beam here. There's no bottom plate. So what we're going to be doing is cutting all the rot out of all these studs and putting a bottom plate in, which will sit on top of the new beam. And so you can see that the house has been jacked up. We have a lot of the piers that will go, the brick piers that we have to rebuild. That's how we jacked up the house. This is a beam that goes crossways that supports the floor joist, and the outside beam supports the support of the home. So I'll show you around here. Contractors are getting ready to do new brick piers.
Goes inside.
Putting new brick piers up. You can see that we cut out the beam here. We had cut it out all around the side here.
I'm not using the orange
Excuse
brick.
me?
I'm only using the red brick.
And you see how we have it temporarily supported here, and getting ready to build a new pier here and putting in, and you can see temporarily we've got a piece of the 4x4 supporting with a 4x8 beam holding the house up, and we're going to replace the perimeter bands and then put in new siding. Let's step back a ways, show you. Last week we showed you that we were framing in the doors that were on the second floor. You can see now that that's been framed in and re-sided. We left the bottom part open with plywood because this roofing has to be replaced, and when that roof gets replaced, the siding goes up underneath, the roofing goes up underneath the siding. The upper third floor, the deck's totally been removed and sided in, all new trim around the windows, and so we're moving along quite well here. This is a door to a bathroom that we're going to be removing. That's the kitchen area right here. You can see the old plumbing sticking out, and it's all plaster and lath walls, as you can see. They didn't have any insulation in the house back then. So moving quite along, and today we should have the new piers put in. Then there'll be new piers built for the decks themselves. Right now we're working on supporting the house. As you can see, my contractor here getting ready to mortar in some new bricks and bring it up so that we can put the beam on top of it. The piers have to be done first before we can put the new beam in. Okay, until the next update, we're back in touch with you guys. Hope you enjoy these updates.